fruit, Dad.
Yes, my son, you will see many lands that we call fields here. I think you have never heard of the word fields.
Do you think I'm a person who don't even know about fields? We have improvement in food resources in our biology chapter.
Schools are developing. Do you know? I myself is a farmer.
Really, Dad? Wow.
Yes, you know, this season we grow rabi crops like wheat.
Dad, if we need to grow a plant, what are the things which are necessary to grow it?
So we need.
Nutrient management firstly.
Huh? Hey Manisami, how are you, da?
I'm fine. You teach the kid. I will help you. Look, Dad, I know that nutrient management controls timing, selection, and the amount of nutrients to be separated. The deficiency of these nutrients leads to diseases in plants. There are macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients are the elements which are utilized by the plants in larger quantities, and micronutrients are those elements which are utilized by the plants in smaller quantities.
Child, do you know what is micronutrients and macronutrients? That's so interesting. I will tell you about the examples of micronutrients and macronutrients. Air, water, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are examples of macronutrients, and for zinc and iron, copper or micronutrients.
Adede, Munisami, you know this much?
Dad, say me about manure.
Son, manure are organic substances. They are obtained from decomposition of plants and animals. I really like manure than these fertilizers. These increase friendly microbes, water holding capacity, and the texture of the soil. They also reduce soil erosion, and they are mainly very cheap.
Dear Santanam, there are disadvantages too. Plants don't absorb them easily. They are nutrient specific and they are very bulky to store, and mainly they are required in a large amount.
Daddy, Munisami uncle, there are different types of manure like compost, which is made by decomposing plant and animal waste, and vermicompost is also a type of manure which is made by decomposing the organic waste, but they are done by the earthworms.
Hi everyone, I'm here to say some interesting things. And I recommend you that this is spotlight. Do you know green manure is a type of manure in which legumes are grown and destroyed by plowing. This enriches the soil with nitrogen, and also earthworms in vermicompost is called as red wigglers. See ya!
Daddy, I hear there are artificial manures too.
They are known as the fertilizer, kid. We manufacture them. They are the inorganic salts. They provide plants nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, which increases the soil fertility.
Do you know they are nutrient pectic, and we also require them in small amount. That's why Munasami likes it. They are water soluble, so plants easily absorb them. They are easy to store but not cheap. These fertilizers are even harmful, killing friendly microbes and changing the chemical composition of the soil and causes eutrophication.
We can use organic farming, right? In this, we won't use chemicals. Instead, we'll use organic manure, biopesticides and biofertilizers. This will reduce pollution.
Wait, wait, wait! Did anyone hear the word eutrophication? In this, water bodies will be enriched with nutrients. This dissolution of fertilizers reduces the oxygen amount in water. This also helps the algae to grow.
Daddy, we need to protect crops even. We need to protect them from insects, weeds and all. How can we do that?
Don't worry, kid. I will teach you. We can protect crops from pests, weed by using weedicide, insecticide, pesticide and resistant variety of seed, summer plowing and crop rotation.
Sami uncle, we can even use some preventive methods to avoid the use of pesticides like crop rotation, field fallow, summer plowing, raising the fences to avoid grazing, scarecrow for birds.
Spotlight time! Do you know crops sown in Kharif season is called summer plowing? This helps to kill weeds, insects and disease-causing organisms.
Ade, what about weed? We have to fulfill the child's knowledge.
I will say about them. Weeds are unwanted plants which grow along crops and they compete with them for sunlight, food and etc.
I know some weeds. Gokru, Gajar grass, Mota, Batua, Chaulai are some weeds I know.
We can control weeds in many ways. We can uproot them, which is mechanical method. We can even use weedicides like isoproton, it is chemical method. We can even use biological method, that is by using organisms which consume weeds. Like hydrilla, which is an aquatic plant, is consumed by crabfish. It's spotlight time! Biopesticides are living organisms used to kill pests. Example, name.
Daddy, all the plants get diseases. Do they too have doctors like us?
Son, I was proud that you know many things, but you are an idiot here. Pathogens attack the crops and infect them at proper conditions for growth, causing crop disease.
Plants get disease through three modes of transport. First is airborne disease. Disease spread through air. Example, rust of wheat.
Munusami, I will continue from the soil-borne diseases. Disease which spread through soil. For example, smut of bajra. Seed-borne diseases. Disease which spread through seed. For example, spot of paddy.
We can control them by sowing healthy seeds and by treating them with chemicals. For soil-borne diseases, we can use disinfectants, and for airborne diseases, we can use pesticides like fungicides.
I'm back. Spotlight! Food materials are of two types. Perishable, which requires cool storage, and non-perishable, which requires dry storage.
It is very important to store these grains. When storage, these grains are affected by both biotic and abiotic factors.
Biotic means they are affected by insects, microorganisms and etc. Abiotic means the storage is affected by humidity, moisture and temperature.
Yeah, of course, these factors cause degradation in quality, loss of weight, discoloration.
To reduce this, we have to clean the crops and dry them under the sun before storage. We can even use spraying and fumigants to repel the pest. Fumigants means volatile pesticides.
We are done with crops, but is this the only way to earn money in agriculture?
Surely no. We have animal husbandry.
I hear beekeeping.
We rear honeybees for honey. This process of management of honeybees is known as beekeeping. Pasturage determines the number of flowers available for the honeybee to collect nectar.
That's enough. While I'm here, I will tell the rest for you. This management of honeybees in large scale for bee wax is known as apiculture. Do you know Indian, European and Italian bees are mostly domesticated? See ya! Munusami, my son learned more today from you. Thank you so much, man.